for sure.
So he said, like, how would you feel though, like if that was your teammate or like you?
Oh, pissed. Oh, teammate. I thought you meant if I was a fan. What, he got hurt in the club?
I know you
If I'm his teammate, I'm probably mad he didn't tell me he was going out. That shit looked lit. I'll probably be turned up with his ass somewhere.
What kind of teammate am I? Like, who am I?
Young,
Like him, or am I
you.
So I'm 33. Yeah, I might have to send him a text.
You send me a text.
I might have to.
Hey, I don't get as long as you can play. If they don't affect your play, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Do you think, AJ, you the resident, you the Giants fan? Was you mad when Odell and them went to Miami before the Green Bay game? All on boats with Tim's on and shit.
That shit is lit. I ain't hold you. Everybody do it, bro. Like you think
I'm not mad at it.
You think these got all their money and they just sit around in their house on their free time and they can go anywhere they want to.
Facts.
Fuck no.
Hold on.
You got time off. You rich as a bitch. What? Having your way outside? You better be taking your ass outside.
What was Neighbor's injury? What was Neighbor's injury?
It was like a lower extremity. I can't remember what it was though.
What the fuck does that mean?
No, it might
be the lower part of his body, athlete.
Extremity. That don't mean something your body. You talking about the body.
I feel like it might have been a concussion.
You ain't never got hurt, AJ? You ever got injured?
My knee.
What happened to your knee?
It was
hyperextended, some shit like that, or sprained it, some shit like that. I don't know. We ain't had no MRIs back then. That hurt. That's all
not that tall for sure. Man, we barely had a wheelchair.
Nah, he was in concussion protocol. I wouldn't have cared.
Concussion protocol.
But if it was a leg, I mean, I feel like maybe I was putting it in my head. Once you said YouTube, I'm thinking niggas in the club standing on couches and you got a leg injury. But if it was concussion protocol, there's nothing we could do to speed that up anyway. Like it ain't really.
I'm good.
I'm no doctor. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything you could do to really speed that process up. But if it was like a MCL or something like that, you standing on couches, nigga, you could have went to a little dinner.
Bro, these folks gotta be realistic, bro. That nigga in New York too.
That
you that nigga in New York, like you the man now. Fuck out of here. He was some YouTubers. He was some safe ass niggas.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now these YouTubers say they gangsters now. The YouTubers worse than rappers. Everybody, they up there. Any young niggas, these young niggas different. The YouTubers, rappers, they all getting fast money and they all think they tough.
I ain't never seen a YouTuber got caught no bodies. Like a YouTuber streamer that they sit their ass down in front of the goddamn camera 8 hours a goddamn day. You know how much dedication that take, bro? They ain't going outside doing no damn drills. No, they got them. They playing the video game. They got their headphones in. They blocking the whole world out, and they playing fucking Call of Duty and shit like that.
I ain't mad at them. Shit.
Get your motherfucking break. You can sit your ass down, play video games all day, and get M's.
Niggas doing that for less.
For nothing. What you talking about?
Right. Niggas missing out on money to do that. Nah, that's funny. I don't have no problem with it though, man. Like I said, but anytime you do that and then you come back and you don't ball, it's good. You gotta still, man. If you go do that and it's visible, and you come back and you don't ball, people looking for a reason why, and that's gonna be the reason why. Odell went to Green Bay after being on the boat with Tim's on. That was my only issue with their attire. We on yachts with sweaters and Tim's and shit in Miami. Miami's hot as fuck. That was crazy work. But if Odell would have went out there and got $150 and 2 tubs and they won, it wouldn't have been no issue. But he went out there, dropped 2 crucial third downs,
and a touchdown.
Didn't play well, and the criticism came off of that.
Oh, okay. Well, since you brought this shit up, let's talk about it. Do you believe that the non-productive game he had stemmed from him going to Miami, or how big of a story it was that he went to Miami? Because I believe had he went and nobody heard about it, he had a better game. I think he probably got in his mind that everybody making a big deal about him doing
Oh,
it. And now
Not
it's a big ass
Odell.
story. Now it probably that probably was in his mind versus him going to Miami doing this shit.
I would hope that's not the reason why, because I want to think more highly of Odell.
You really
So
don't.
I would.
get what you're saying.
No, I want to think more highly of Odell. I
You want to, but you don't. But I get what you're saying, though.
I'm fine with Odell. Now he ain't no
No,
giant,
but I
and
get what
you
you're saying.
root for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Odell, cool. I ain't got no.
You have never said anything good about. I've been knowing you for years. You never said anything good about Odell Beckham.
Cap.
You find my ass. You find every reason to laugh at Odell Beckham.
He give me a lot of shit to laugh at.
Hey, do your thing. But you don't let that opportunity pass you by. Oh no, you get a good laugh of LeBron, Odell, a couple of the other niggas. You're gonna take that every time.
That don't mean I don't fuck with him. I don't mean I don't fuck with LeBron.
Exactly. Are you fuck with LeBron now?
We talking football, bro. Why you bring LeBron up? We talking football.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with LeBron in certain aspects, but we talking football. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's it. I think that he just had a bad game, just like niggas have. I don't want to contribute it to nothing. Just like it can happen to anybody. If he would have had his regular routine for the week and still went out there and did ball, it would have been the same thing. So the fact that go ahead.
Oh, you go.
No, you good. I'm straight.
I was gonna say, if he went to Miami Friday night and had a game on Sunday, cool. But I want to say they went to Miami Monday, like Sunday or
Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
He just had a bad game. There's no way, and he was young, so it ain't like he was hungover and down bad for that many days. He just had a bad game. If he did let that story get into his head, though, that's pretty weak.
Some weak shit. Man, I don't even. Man.
That's not. No, hold on. Nah, why y'all be saying shit like that?
Bro, that's weak as fuck.
No, it's not, bro. Listen, I get why you think it's weak, but let's put everything into perspective.
Mm.
We have never been superstars at a big market city.
Mm-hmm. He has.
So, exactly. So
that wasn't his first scandal or first criticism.
I don't know what it's like to be in that situation. So everybody in their moment is talking about that shit. You know, everybody talks about the New York market. Everybody's about that shit. I have never been a superstar in that market. I don't know how that shit fits. So I can't say, oh, it's weak. Like, you don't know what come with that. You don't know what come with that shit. Go ahead.
All right. So, okay, cool. So to affect him, cool. But to affect you and affect your play, that's weak.
Yeah, if it's affecting you, affect your
That's
play.
weak. It might not. I watched and I think it was 2012 or 2013. About to be very dramatic, but it's the truth. Where it came out again, God rest his soul, Kobe was not doing right by his wife. Kobe went out there a week straight and dropped 40. I'm sure that affected Kobe internally, but it didn't affect his play. Odell is not the first person to go through something publicly. He's not. That don't get to affect. That's what you get paid for.
No,
and it wasn't even a real scandal. It ain't like you got caught fucking a tranny or something. You was on a yacht. Like, nigga, you was in Miami, bro. There was just something talking about. It ain't like you was in some hot water ass shit, nigga. Like,
keep it true. Y'all right. I ain't saying what y'all saying is wrong. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna call it weak because I don't know what it's like to be in that circumstances. Like,
bro, we would
in a big market. Like, granted, that Kobe example, yes. When everything Kobe went through, when he got down, had to went to Colorado, and he's still coming back and was on the tear. That's Kobe Bryant. He has a whole mentality named after him. That's a special case. We talking about somebody that's easygoing, that just be chilling. I'm just saying, I'm caping for him. I don't know what it's like to be in there. I'm not gonna call it weak.
Thank you.
I said
no,
it.
I agree with that.
But I'm just saying, I don't know what it's like to be in that situation and say, "Oh, you're a weak person," because
I didn't say he was a weak person.
Nobody say he's a weak person. We say
if you okay, let me ask you, okay. So if you do shit,
you don't think you do some stuff that's weak?
Fuck no, ain't a weak ass nigga.
No, I'm not calling him a weak person. If that's how you took it, then no.
Man, watch out, bro.
That's how if I have a mental lapse and you say, "Agent, you fucked up," that's some weak shit.
That's not.
You
no, that's not saying
no, you had a weak moment. You was weak in that moment. That don't make you a weak person, bro.
I get what you're saying. If I have a weak moment, then
It's a difference in mindset. Cool.
Yeah, no.
But no, I'm not calling him like a weak person. Wasn't calling him a weak person. No.
That's crazy. Man, AJ full of shit, bro. If Steph had a playoff game and that Aisha shit talking about she don't get no attention or whatever came out, and Steph went out there and went Klay Thompson his last Warrior game and missed every fucking three he took, and they fucking got demolished. And it came out that he was affected by what the media was saying. You'll be like, that's a weak ass shit. You'll call that shit some whole ass shit.
All right, you said that. Me not rebuttal. First of all, that's bullshit. Second off, I like Steph Curry. I ain't never seen nothing bad about Steph. I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't like you. Like how you like LeBron? No, I like Steph Curry. I've been liking Steph Curry since he was at Davidson. Brett is 5. He in my top 5. I nothing bad about Steph Curry. It's you that I don't like. Like, get in your head.
You missing the point. You would say that's some whole ass shit. I can hear you hollering and tapping the table now. He fucking missed every shot because it's fucking one another, nigga.
I would understand. I would understand if your wife, y'all everybody look at y'all as these fucking collective goals and shit like that, and she bring her ass on goddamn Jada Pinkett Smith show and talking about some other niggas ain't giving her no compliments. I'll understand why he would have a bad night. I'm understanding. Y'all motherfuckers not. I understand.
Man, that's some whole ass shit. That's some whole ass. That's weak. Right. So if you say some so if a nigga do something and you say that's some whole ass shit, is he a whole ass nigga? So we say that's some weak ass shit. Make him a weak ass. If you say that's some whole ass shit.
How many times he did it? Is this a recurring thing or this is some?
How
many times has he did it?
Okay.
Now players fuck up. True indeed. Players, hey, every player can fuck up. But if you doing the same fucking up.
It's one time for me because I don't use that phrase lightly or calling somebody lame. If I say it, I mean it.
I know, yeah,
that's who you are. Because I don't use it often.
I give you that, Walt. I give you that.
I use the word weak. I'm like, that's a weak shit, nigga. But if I say lame, that means I'm done with you. I can't fuck with you.
That's the note to everybody out there. And Walt call you lame, he do not fuck with you. Let it be known, nigga. He don't use that lightly. Cause we might say it on some funny shit like, what's your lame ass up? And Walt said to you, Walt call you lame.
I ain't know
you.
I get Walt that. Walt call you lame for real. Like the joke stop it. You better look at the nigga.
I'm not gonna smile at you.
Exactly. Walt will look at you. Serious shit. Everybody laughing. Nigga like, bro, you lame as fuck.
And that's it.
Friendship over right there. You know how many niggas think that's just a joke? In my head, I'm like, but he really just try to fuck out.
That's funny. That's funny as hell, man.
For real though.
Nah, man. But let's go ahead and kick it into the NFL, man. We got a few things to go over, man. Before we get into them, man, we want to go ahead and get to the question to start the show off. Are you satisfied with the NFL product? We halfway through the season. Are you satisfied with the NFL product? Yes, no, and tell us why. Go ahead, Bill Walker.
I'm gonna say no because of the quarterback play. I'm not fucking with the quarterback play outside of maybe 4 quarterbacks who have been consistently good. But I feel like I guess during this topic we can give the rookies a pass because they're rookies, right? But I feel like the other guys ain't giving me what I need. The vets are not vetting enough for me. It's just, and I feel like, especially coming up in our time, and I know those days are over. When y'all remember the top 4 quarterbacks we had every single year: Brady, Manning, Big Ben, Breeze, and then eventually Rodgers got added on, right? But it didn't matter what their weapons were, what their defense was. We knew that them 5 niggas was gonna ball. They would overcome whatever needs to be overcame. I don't see that this year in the NFL. The jury is still out on Jared Goff because, like we discussed earlier, his team is so far. He hasn't really had to overcome anything. Obviously, the jury is still out on Jaden Daniels because he's young. But let's just talk about Aaron Rodgers just for 1 second, okay? When the whole team doesn't play fine, the Jets don't win, right? Kirk Cousins with the Falcons. If one thing goes wrong, he can maybe overcome it. 2 things go wrong, we lose. Dak, we don't even have to talk about it. Jalen Hurts, like, CJ Stroud is only in year 2, but when they don't play perfect or when he doesn't have Nico Collins, that offense doesn't look the same. it's the quarterback play for me, bro. Bryce Young got benched in his second year, already got benched. Shout out to Baker though. Baker been balling, but yeah, like the quarterback play is not what I'm used to. Like as a Falcon fan, Jeremiah, I know you can attest to this. For years, we saw Matt Ryan and Julio Jones them could keep us in the game no matter what our defense was. If we got the ball last, we had a chance to win. How many quarterbacks do you feel that confident about this year? Where if it's a 2-point game where you need a field goal, it's a 5-point game where you need a touchdown. How many quarterbacks do y'all feel confident where they got a bad offensive line, a receiver out, could drive their team down the field and win?
So
that
shit
game?
fucked up. So like they gotta face them, man. Because I'm about to. Okay, so they're narrowing
I'm not
it
talking
down.
about when the offense is good. I don't mean that because a lot of quarterbacks can do that. But I mean your left tackle is out. Your running back been out for 3 weeks. Your receiver got ejected. Like what quarterbacks do we know?
It's only one.
How many, AJ?
It's only one.
Who?
Pat.
I disagree.
I'm saying it's not the same. It's not like it used to be, though.
I disagree. I disagree.
As much as I love Josh Allen,
I still think it's about 4. I still think it's about Lamar. I think
No. Play safe.
with shit fucked up because of his ability, because he can run down. And he's a gamer. I got Lamar right there as well. I think Lamar can cook up when shit ain't going. What you mean? No? How you gonna tell me no?
Look, but before
I'm not mad at Lamar.
we love Lamar Jackson on this show, but
before
before Lamar's offensive line came together around week 3 or week 4, what kind of performances was Lamar giving us from top to bottom? Before that offensive line, before they got accustomed to Derrick Henry, 20 carries, what did Lamar look like? Through 2-3 weeks, there's no way we were saying he was the MVP. There's no way we were
he looked good against Kansas City, but he lost the game.
Y'all didn't say he didn't look good, but y'all know I'm talking about.
He didn't overcome. He didn't win.
We're not seeing and Lamar has overcome some things because his receivers hadn't really got accustomed to about 3 weeks ago. But I'm talking about overcoming the unthinkable. Like again, 10 years ago,
if we add those variances in, it's only pay.
That's what you're talking about.
Again, you're asking me how I feel about the product. I don't like the quarterback play. It's like if everything isn't good, the quarterback play ain't gonna be good. What'd you say Jared Goff did on Sunday? As much as I fuck with him. Come on, man.
Yeah, 82 yards, 3 tubs, but 82 yards.
Which is still 5. 3 tubs is 5 in every situation. Exactly. Come on, man. Brady probably ain't.
Literally a quarter of my throws went for touchdowns. That's hard.
No, literally a quarter.
Literally a quarter of my throws.
Like Matt Stafford, I think he balled the first game, didn't ball again until this week because his receivers was out. But
that's ugly.
Yeah, we watched Matt Ryan in 2013 turn Harry Douglas into a 1,000-yard receiver with no Julio Jones and no Roddy White. That's all I'm saying.
You love Matt Ryan.
That's it. Matt Ryan will be a top 3 quarterback right now.
Top 3 is crazy.
Given his consistency, I don't mean as a talent.
No. Today's game, Matt Ryan definitely top.
Yeah.
So you put Matt Ryan over.
I'm saying he jumping some names. Get jumped Lamar. So it's Lamar.
No.
Josh Allen, your boy.
Well, you're right. He'd be top 5. It would be hard for me to put him over Allen because what Allen can do on the ground. But after Lamar, Mahomes, damn Burrow, he'd be top 5. He'd be top 5. But given his consistency in this season, he really might be like number 3 because Mahomes ain't top 3, but we're not gonna go there because we know Mahomes can overcome everything. We've seen it on the biggest stages, but that would be my reason. Quarterback play.
Hold on, you don't think Mahomes is top? Before we go further,
given the way the quarterbacks have played this year, I say no. I think it's been Lamar's been number 1, Jared Goff has been number 2, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna still go with Josh Allen at number 3. Josh Allen ain't throwing no picks this season.
That's in a lot.
I know. I gotta respect that.
I agree with that. I would agree with those 3 for sure. Lamar.
This is why I still would put him over them guys. You right as far as production and like the numbers, but what Pat do is it don't really show up.
Yeah, it does. I know he's still better than them.
Yeah, no. Even with them, like I was still putting him over these guys because it'd be like It could be 39. They supposed to get off the field. The defense had it right. They had him stuck. They had him. What he did was he made them keep running towards him. Ooh, first down.
Or just ran past
like that.
him,
Make
bro.
like, God damn.
I give you that. That's a good
You know what I'm
point.
saying? It be like that. Like, this nigga is cold. It ain't the 80. It ain't the hell no.
He gotta be
no.
Lamar.
I see him drive Lamar Jackson, post get first downs, got the damn field. Now, granted, it's not all the time thing, but Pat Mahomes does it in a way
he's done it on the biggest stages. Again, I'm not
and week to week. Like I'm watching him every like the Raiders had him dead to right. It's 3rd and 14, and he went and ran and got that bitch. And it don't. I mean,
right. It be like, bro. It be looking like the first drive place. Like, all right. So right now they're getting off the field. Defense playing well. They get off the field. And
I'm basing this off what they've done since. I'm basing this off what these quarterbacks have done through 8 weeks.
I'm not mad at that though. I agree, but that was just a good point.
What you're explaining, Mahomes has done on the biggest stages multiple times.
No and he's debate about it right now this season. I'm saying
no debate, yeah. AJ. But we still have to judge 1st and 10, 2nd and 9 too.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Mahomes is throwing a pick in every game this year.
And that's not Mahomes.
That's not Mahomes. He's thrown an interception literally every game. And I've watched everyone. Some of them been bad breaks, miscommunication with Worthy on one, batted ball. And like 3 or 4 of them has just been, what the fuck was that Pat throws? You feel me? That ain't Mahomes. Like, interception in every game is crazy.
It's those ones that if he completed, we say great throw. But if they pick it, it's like, why'd you do that? But that come with Mahomes. That come with a gunslinger.
Because the 5-1 was Taylor Britt against Cincinnati week 2 on the sideline against Rashee Rice. That was just a fire-ass pick. That was just a fire-ass pick. Yeah.
That happens. So I'm not mad at your Mahomes take, and I absolutely don't disagree. So
no, Mahomes, that nigga bad boy. Even in his off season.
No, for sure.
My issue, well, to answer the question, I haven't been satisfied with the NFL product either. But I haven't been extremely dissatisfied. But if I'm on that little waiver scale, my arrow will be more on the dissatisfied side than the satisfied side. Like I'm not completely just dissatisfied, but I am dissatisfied. And a lot of it has to do with the officiating. Like, come on, I'm so tired of watching zebras determine games. Like it's been a lot of that going on. And this ain't just this year. Like I can repeatedly, bring up years, but that's been the main reason. Maybe because I'm fresh off Thursday night, where I thought Minnesota was gonna win that game, and there's a clear face mask on Sam Darnold in the end zone for safety that sealed the game. Like it's clear as day. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, man. These pass interference calls, all of this, it make it hard to play defense. The officiating just been bad, man. Do we remember opening night, Ravens, Chiefs, all those offensive holding calls, all those line calls? Like and that was on the Ravens probably a lot, but it's just a lot of bad calls at a lot of bad times. I've been feeling like this year. A lot of crazy holding calls, a lot of missed calls, and a lot of calls that's being made that wasn't even the play. I'm gonna go officiate. Short and sweet. That's been my issue.
There has been a lot of sloppy NFL play, far-wise officiating. Just a whole bunch of just penalties in general. Just a lot of flags. But if I had to pick, it's the D. I know I love a good defense. Like I like people that can get after the pass rush, get after the quarterback, stop the running back in the hole, stop the best receivers from getting down deep. And it'd be like, I'm not seeing enough of that. I thought it would be a lot more better defense. It's a few. Like I said, the Broncos be holding down. Shout out to the Pittsburgh. They ain't been fucking around, but as a whole, it's just been like, yeah, it just feel like if you go up against a better offense, a decent quarterback, it feels like it get defense's licenses to like get thrown on. You up against a good. It's mindset. Like if you got Detroit coming in town, like where your nuts at? Be like, man, they ain't doing that shit over here. I don't give a fuck what we've been doing. They not about to come in here and do that. I ain't been seeing a lot of. You gotta compete, bro. That's all defense is. It's fucking competing, bro. You gotta want to not get moved from here to here so he can goddamn run the ball up this hole. You have to want to not, and I don't feel it don't be a lot of competitive energy. It ain't a lot of fighting. It ain't a lot of I give a fuck going on. And that a part I don't like because I think it's good teams. I think it's good quarterbacks. Like but Walt said, like I think that come down to competition, bro. I think we just seen a dip in competitiveness. It ain't a lot of rivals. It ain't a lot of fuck you niggas. Like, what's up? What you gonna do about it? Give me, what's up, man? Give me what's the name? Let me snap some chains off the nigga. Everybody got chains on.
Keith Talib.
Come on, where the Talib at? Where the chains necklace at, bro?
Yeah.
Where the chains at? These niggas getting pretty. Jeff Jefferson, now he gonna dance on your ass, and he got his ice all in your face. You dance on your ass. Then he getting shut down. He gritting on your ass. Like, nigga, stick to nigga chain or something. Hit him in the end zone. Do something. It's bad play, dirty kids, not trying to sit home. But where's the mindset? Where's the I give a fuck that you did that to me? I don't want to happen no damn more. I don't see that, bro. And that's the part that bothers me with this shit, bro. I don't see that no more.
It's crazy you said that, bro, because the closest thing, especially DB related in the NFL right now, is probably Jair.
It's probably Jair. It's
gotta be Jair. Like, because he in everybody's face. That should have get Houston. That nigga was in everybody's face.
I believe, and
he started the game and did shit.
And then the game supposed to get up for. I got three dogs over there.
Justin Jefferson. Him stopping Justin Jefferson, hitting the gritty on him like
it's competitive shit, bro. It's compete.
Yeah.
That's all. It's compete. I want to stop you. You're not gonna do it. Bet I'm gonna show you not gonna do that shit.
I think both our points could be intertwined, though, bro. I think the officiating is taking a lot of luster out of defense, bro. Like I think it's been such a bad factor how the officiating and the rules have taken defense out that now it's not even the same energy. Like niggas know they can't smack a nigga, especially in college, bro. This targeting shit is ridiculous. Georgia lost 2 people against Texas for target, and it's one and done. Like it's hard. Like you can't hit a nigga no more.
What the fuck is targeting?
Leading with the crown of your helmet or catching the defender basically in a bad position. Because half of them, when the running back getting low and you trying to get lower than him, but you can't, and you motherfucker around the like that shit lame. So it's hard to play defense these days, bro. So I think that like that's affected a lot of the competitiveness that the defenses bring. Just a small nugget. You know what I'm saying?
No. I agree with that because I don't as watching them play like the rules they have to let happen. I gotta let you catch the ball and come down to make it like, I get that. But fuck all that, nigga. I'm still getting paid $20-some million. Like I'm still out here. Like flag me, goddamn. Like where's that? Where's the I don't give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. Give me a play. They didn't score. What you do, coach? Find me. Like, come on, do what you gotta do. But like, I didn't say I give a fuck. Now, granted, that's the funny part about it. I probably seen one big nasty hit, and they go to the rules you're talking about, and it was a legal hit. I only seen one. I was like, oh shit.
Type shit.
That's be every damn week. So yes, I agree with that. A lot of shit can come from the rules. I give you that, but still, like. We talking about the production. That's the production I'm seeing. That's my issue. I don't see enough.
Man, it's crazy, man. Hearing you talk, bro. The first name that came to mind, ironically, bro. Damn, I miss watching Cam Chancellor play.
That's shit like that was every week.
Damn, I miss watching.
Did you hear the Stephon Diggs on the shop? And he told the story when the game he played the Vikings. He was AP to the running back.
Yeah.
And them niggas going at it like. They said that was a goddamn car play. He had to stop and look back to what the fuck happened. To see them niggas really banging all game.
Nah, for sure.
Like Marshawn Lynch and the whole like banging with these niggas all game long. Like he said, like I'm gonna run your face over and over and over and over and over and over. Like he meant that shit. Like we don't. It's the competitiveness, bro.
That's an interesting one, man. We should do a list. We should do a teams of the 2010s list. That would be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Or the 2010s, 2010s, like the 20.
Put together the offense and defense.
Like that'll be fine. Or just like who do we think was the team for that era, for that decade? Even that's tough. It's probably gonna be the Patriots.
Probably.
Take them off. Yeah, just take them. But they
But
went like 10 years without a Super Bowl, but it's in between. So they still won. They still won 3 over here and 3 over here. You know what I'm saying? So
how many times in that 10-year span they didn't win? That time they went to this.
what I'm saying, when was the last Patriots Super Bowl though?
2020.
2020
Against the Rams. The Rams.
Against the fucking Rams.
They won the Falcons?
No. They won. Did they win the Super Bowl?
No, it was the Rams. That was after us. It was the Rams in Atlanta. That was post Falcons.
That's right. But real quick though, obviously tell me how y'all feel about this one. I've been thinking this for a long time. Also think the reason that defenses aren't like that is because of the way teams draft and the way teams want their players. They don't want 250-pound linebackers like Ray Lewis and Brian Urlacher. They want you to be 215, 220, and you can run. They don't look for big, nasty pass rushers no more. They want you to be slender and have a lot of bend. So I think the way that
makes sense, though.
Like a Cam Chancellor linebacker now, Marquise Bell, for example, he played at FAMU, and he played with the Cowboys, right? Dan Quinn is his defensive coordinator. Put him at outside linebacker. But he had Cam Chancellor at strong safety. Nowadays, it's like teams have 2 free safeties. Like Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons, they're both really 2 free safeties.
Facts.
You don't see like the big, scary, strong.
Facts. I will lay you the fuck out safety. Yeah.
Even that running. Think about that running back. The running backs that get drafted early, Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round, Bijan, you can catch and run. But a Tyler Algier, who will run between the tackles all game, you don't get drafted.
Field ground. Yeah.
I think it's just the way. Like aside from Dexter Lawrence, also y'all correct me if I'm wrong. When's the last time we seen a big, nasty defensive tackle get drafted that early? Because we can say Jordan Davis, but Jordan Davis was an athlete too. I'm talking about like
he was a freak. No, he was a freak. Yeah,
a big, nasty defensive tackle. And didn't you say that Dexter Lawrence leading the league in sacks?
Fact.
He got drafted, I think, in 21, if I'm not mistaken, 19, 20, or 21. One of those years, they all run together. One of those years around COVID. But I think it's the way teams draft their teams. Like they want tall corners, but it's still corners that are 5'10", 5'11" that'll really get in your shit in college. They don't get drafted to the 6th round. So
I mean,
this is a copycat league. Like everybody want these niggas that can run sideline to sideline. Till you got to tackle Derrick Henry 30 times.
But them niggas doing that shit then too though. Ed Reed, not Ed Reed, but Ray Lewis sound the sideline.
He was 250 doing it.
Exactly.
Those niggas, they don't even want you to be 250. When the last time y'all seen a 250-pound Patrick Willis? Ray, like
sideline to sideline.
Is it they don't want them, or these niggas just ain't coming like that? You think they don't want it?
Y'all make a great point. I think it's both. I think when you're too
but your point. Yeah, your point.
Troy Anderson was that big, and they made him lose weight. But again, to y'all's point, they also don't make him like that no more. It's been a while since I've seen 250, and you could guard a tight end and stop Derrick Henry 10 times.
But it's like the same argument. It's the same argument with the NBA, bro. It's like, do they not? Because it's like you said, the game evolved. Now instead of a dominant post player, they want a nigga who can stretch the floor and all of this stuff. And it's like, is the game going that way? So these niggas just not producing themselves in that manner, or these niggas not, or the talent shifted and they not coming with that girth, no diddy, and speed, and
it's different. NBA, they start doing that shit at AAU. Like you slender in AAU, let's run it. And football wise, I don't think it happens until they get to the NFL.
Hold on, this is my thing. I hear what y'all saying. I think y'all right, but it'd be like, say if you see a Shaq Diesel today's game.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't think that they would he would eat or be still be like no prototype, because Shaq wasn't really a prototype.
I was about to say that's not a fair example.
but I'm saying in general, like basically what you said, like the big man's now.
David Robinson.
They are big ass niggas. They are big ass guards. Now imagine you have a Shaq Diesel. Shooting down 3 here, he best you free throws, if that. But you throw that ball in that paint, he gonna eat. And you try to get the throw ball on him on that paint, he gonna eat against you too.
You're about to see that. Look in Memphis, you're about to see that. Give him about 25, 30 games. You're gonna see that.
Edie,
Not on Shaq's level. Not on Shaq's level.
Not Shaq level neither, but I don't think they finna just be tossing Edie the ball neither.
Given what AJ is talking about, I'm not talking about being the leader of the team because they already got Ja and Bane. I'm talking about what AJ is talking about, where you have a big and you give it to him. Yes, it's gonna happen.
Did you say?
I do you a better comparison that's not all time great. Dwight Howard could dominate right now. A young Dwight Howard could dominate right now
Why
today.
you dominating then? Like, yeah. Like we said, Brandon Jennings, like
it wasn't as
he's arguing with niggas talking about he can lock niggas up, man, 1-on-1, and he's a guard. And they like, yeah, he could. You're like, yeah, he could do that shit. Like,
I think that's the point though. That prototype didn't change. Those niggas.
And that's what I'm saying. So it go to my point, like, why aren't the athletes, like, what are the athletes doing? Like, why don't we have these guys then? Are they just not being built like that no more?
Okay, I get you, Sam. The thing was, back then, these niggas wanted to shoot the ball. They wanted to dribble. But the coach was like, man, hell, hey, he's the point guard. What Marcus Cousins, when he said he got to Kentucky, and he Kyle Nari, I can't remember Kyle Perry said the coach. He was saying
Kyle Perry came in again,
and he was saying how he finessed him. He said, I want to dribble the ball, the quote, and he said, hey, you come to Kentucky, we let you do all that shit. And he got there, the first practice, he get the ball off the rim and dribble off the court. He stops in the middle of practice, start the practice, was like, yo, what the hell you doing? And then some driving the ball to the court. He pointed at John Wall. So that's the best guard in the country. You know, he's number one pick, right? Like,
and I respect it.
Give him the ball. He'll meet you down there. He'll meet you. Don't do that no more. Like, I think back there, it was coach's mindset too.
I still don't like that recruiting. Let me know that ahead of time so I can find out. But I was
go back to what you said. Go back and look at those Tony Dungeon defenses with Peyton Manning, the coach. They had the same defense they have going on. Smaller goddamn linebackers and shit. Tony Dungy, he been saying speed over strength. He wanted guys to get to the ball faster. So he was the first coach I remember watching it like, damn, like he's purposely going against smaller types. I feel as a copycat lead.
But AJ, please, real quick, because on that defense, that's my point. When's the last time you seen a nigga come out the draft looking like Bob Sanders? Or like looking like one of these
But Bob's in 5'8". He's a little nigga.
No, I'm saying though, like with the intensity, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like the athletes. I don't know, bro. I can't articulate the thing. It's like they may be more athletic. It's like they traded in so much of the muscles and the physicality for the athleticism. When it used to kind of be both or mixture, it's like the meter done went all the way to athleticism and took the physicality out of both sports that was like out of the NFL and the goddamn NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's uber athletic now. Jordan Davis, big ass, can get out there and run 4'8". 4'6", whatever the fuck you ran, you know what I'm saying, at 300-something pounds. Like it's so, but now I'm watching his ass and his ass can't fucking get around the motherfucking center. So like, where's the physicality? Fuck that. Give me the saps. Give me the like. Oh, that shit crazy.
Give me the Sean Marions of the world. Like, come and smack something. Like, I don't teach people how to hit people hard legally. Because if you know, lightning like to come with their shoulder, throw their shoulder, and they're gonna fuck themselves up. They need to find out. They gotta find a way to how can we hit you, rock you, motherfuckers, legally. I seen a couple of legal hits.
Dude, you remember we was watching football? All these teams we talking about. We knew what looking at them like. Boy, it's hella Hall of Famers playing defense in the NFL right now. Like we just knew these niggas was going to the Hall. You look around now, and it's like. Who going to the Hall in this era defensively? You feel me?
It's probably 5, and 3 of them are pass rushers.
Like who we just know going to the Hall?
Myles Garrett is definitely going.
Off resume for sure.
Von Miller, TJ Watt, right? Those 3 for sure. I would say Jalen Ramsey.
Okay. I gotta check out his numbers.
Jalen Ramsey. I'm not talking about first ballot.
Did Champ get in here? Well, Champ got in. I'm sure.
Yes.
Sure.
But did Tyler get
There's
in?
a couple corners on that list that I feel like should have been got in.
Okay,
There's a lot of great corners that didn't get in though.
Don't say Ty Laws ain't in and shit.
Shaka Samuel
Dante Samuels ain't in and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Those three pass rushes are going for sure.
So it's like, and then so you look around at who's playing. It's like where the Hall of Fame defenders at?
Levante David could one day.
Levante David not going to the Hall of Fame.
Bobby Wagner's going to the Hall of Fame for sure.
First ballot.
He's going for sure.
Bobby Wagner.
If we go back,
but he don't even play no more. Bobby Wagner's still out there contributing. Nah, I'm just my bad. Shout out Bobby. My bad. I'm tripping. I just remember I did just see you go off. My bad.
If we were to go back to 2005, we'd be able to name 10 off
the top of our heads. So it's like
they're two every team down there.
So it's like we looking around here now, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like we talk about defense has been the issue, or like a problem with the NFL. It's like, is it the players along with the physical? It's like, who are the Hall of Fame players? Who?
Okay, all right. Let's go a little deeper in this shit. Do y'all think it's the times we living in? Like the difference, like back then, growing up, these niggas, I don't think these niggas care about buying my house. I just want to get in the league, I buy my house.
That has something to do with it.
All right, now it's I'm a brand.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't just watch film all day. I gotta go do this, do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can build a brand to make more money outside of football, or even prepare myself after football. Do y'all think they got a part to play in that?
I do and I don't, bro. Especially for like the top niggas you would expect to win, because the brand is winning. The brand is winning. Even though you can make your money, you gonna do what you do. I can't contribute that. Like stars been having obligations, especially if you was a star. Social media, that's your discretion. You choose how you want to post and what you want to do, unless it's tied to a brand. Then you just post. But as far as your personal shit, that's a nigga's personal choice. Niggas been having brand obligations with these companies, with Nikes, Adidas, Campbell, Chunky Soup, commercials. Niggas been fucking having to do.
But how many of them was in that circle? We know the Troy Polamalu's and the Ray Lewis's.
Donovan
but it wasn't a big pool of niggas that was getting that. Now it's like, all right, it's serious. Yeah, you can go get the big commercials, or now you can get.
Nah, that's funny. That's a fact. Cause guess who? Who did I just see had a fucking commercial? Then Joshua Dobbs. They got backup quarterbacks.
Yeah. Case Keenum, was it Case Keenum on that commercial?
Yeah. They got the backup quarterback.
It's just different. You got niggas in college. It's niggas in college making more money than niggas in the league for real, fool. It's niggas that's playing in college make more niggas on the practice squad,
especially among the women.
Right, it's not for sure.
So I think, do you think the time, like,
I think it's a factor. I'm not saying it's not a factor. Like I say, it's a factor, but I think that it's more of if a nigga was trying to tell me that as a factor while describing why he ain't getting it done or what's distracting him, I would look at it as an excuse. I
believe you ball on the field. That's your main brand.
That's literally your brand. That's how you got this.
The brand is
all other shit. Your logos and your publicists and all that shit supposed to be posting and shit like that. That's different. But if you found that field, especially in a big market city, you gonna get picked up.
That's what built the brand right there. That's a good.
That's why Kawhi Leonard can have fucking deals and have commercials where he doesn't say a word in his own commercials. Steve Ballmer spent all this money on this fucking new fucking arena they just opened. Kawhi Leonard wouldn't even go sit down and do fucking meetings. But still demanding because when I'm out here, I'm balling. Y'all done see what I done did. The brand is balling, bro.
And I fuck all that too though. If I'm paying for that too. Get your ass down here. Hell no.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm paying you to play on the court.
Fucking right. Steve Ballmer nice to me.
But hey, realize I'm paying for this shit too.
No,
that's my boy. That's my boy. But sometimes I'll be like, you can't.
Bro.
No, but can't hate the game. They been letting him go with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It go my way. I couldn't go for it though. If I was the owner, that should have drive me crazy. Like you're not gonna do nothing to promote my brand while I'm giving you all this money while you can't even be on the court. So fuck being on the court. You're not even gonna try to help me promote my brand and my shit other ways. Fuck me, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That shit lame. Cause I done invested in you and you just like, man, fuck you. Like, bro, nah, whatever. I get it.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I don't know. I think it just I miss the competitive nature of sports, and I'm not watching these games. I ain't really seeing the competitive.
That's a factor too. I would agree with y'all that Jair Alexander was the perfect example for that.
For sure.
It's the closest thing.
Because it's a few on offense that's like that. It's a few on offense that still talk they shit.
But I'm saying, bro, offense now we flip that question I just posed about defense as who are the offensive Hall of Famers playing right now? Your mind just go me. You feel me? But like when we ask that on defense, it's like maybe these three. Maybe if I squint, I can see five. I got five in a P. You feel me?
On offense, it's hell between two teams. We got four, and Lamar, Derrick Henry.
Between one position group.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking receiver, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, fucking Cooper Kupp.
You forgot the first one, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans?
Hold on. I'm glad y'all said that. How long has Mike Evans been in the league?
I think
I just looked this up. I
know he got 1,000 every year. He's first ballot.
He's been in the league. It's been 11 years. This is 11 years. 1,000 yards each year.
And 100 touchdowns.
100 tons.
And that's a big deal, right? Do y'all know that T.O. made 100 his second year, the beginning of that year in Philly?
Huh?
Yeah. T.O.B. got 100. T.O. got 100 when he's in Philly. Yeah.
It's the beginning of the second season
in
Philly.
Second season
in Philly.
Okay.
Then still went to Dallas. Then still went to Cincinnati.
That's why T.O. is in that Mount Rushmore of receivers.
That's why I'd be like, damn. Like,
yeah, people need to stop acting like it's not a legitimate conversation when it comes to Randy Moss and T.O. That's a legitimate conversation. That's not automatically Moss.
Here's where I'm going with this. When it comes to them, I just legitimate argument that they better than Jerry Rice.
You can't. The numbers will tell you otherwise. You can't. If you want to talk about it as a talent, then that's fine.
But as a talent, nobody's better than Megatron. Megatron is the best talent I've ever laid eyes on the wide receivers. That big, that fast, them hands.
Yo, as a talent. With Julio,
I'm going Megatron as a pure talent.
Who the fuck can argue against Megatron? Like, it's just been so many. We've been blessed.
That nigga made DK back there look so little.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine Megatron would have played with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
He can't do that, but he did it. It is what it is.
He played with one. Matt Stafford's going to the Hall.
Yeah, and you see numbers they put up together. You see what numbers they put up together. They put up numbers together. You see numbers he put up with Tom Brady and Randy Moss. They're not touching that. 23 touchdowns a season, not touching that. Now imagine they had a whole career playing together.
It's not about it. It's not about it. Again, if you're talking about as a talent,
that's all I'm not bringing.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
That's all. That's all ways you can go. Because the numbers, I feel numbers. He got it, and gratefully so, he got drafted to a good situation. Not his fault. Granted, he did more than we supposed to have done. I get it.
Well, look at Tyreek Hill so crazy. Like, why would you leave that? Why would you leave Mahomes?
I think I ain't hold you with that, bro.
It's KD leaving Steph. Stupid, bro.
I already went there. I already fucked myself up. I'm staying with Steph forever. We retiring at the same time. Same time.
No. That's no. I ain't gonna hold you. The reason why that 2 things are different, here's why. Tyreek grew into Tyreek Hill with Kansas City. He was a specialist. He grew to be a top receiver.
For sure.
Kevin Durant came over as that nigga. So to see you get all this love and they ain't fucking me like that, because I'm in your city, well, if I'm in your city then. I get that. I don't think came down basketball. I think it came down to who more. Like, have you seen what T was talking about how
that's worked out for him?
You see it, facts. But it had. What's the bad? He's still first ballot. People still revere this Kevin Durant. He still got a brand.
He's been swept 3 of the last 4 postseasons. He's been swept since he left Golden State.
In
He
5
ain't-
years, in 5 years now, niggas not gonna bring that shit up no more. They're not gonna give a fuck, bro. It don't matter.
Yeah, unless he wins another
Like
ring.
I'm saying, like it don't matter. It's a lot of shit that get in race people don't talk about.
Yeah, like Walt just said, they not gonna bring it up if he win again.
No.
If he don't-
No. If he don't win again, they won't bring it up.
No,
When
he's-
Kevin
he's
Durant gets
submitted.
close to that top 10, that's when they start nitpicking. But nobody gives a fuck that Kevin Durant.
He's
went to Golden
submitted.
State.
He's Kevin Durant, bro. He's
Yeah.
submitted.
And if
It
he
don't
get into
matter.
that top 10,
Obviously,
Definitely gonna
submitted.
get nitpicked. Let Steph
Kevin
get another
Durant,
ring.
he's-
Another, but all right.
He's not there yet.
Obviously, he
He's not
submitted.
there yet.
So another ring wouldn't take KD to another level.
You tell me.
Yes, but you get nitpicked more. The higher you go, the
Uh-huh.
more you get nitpicked.
That's
right.
Okay, if Durant win, let's say Durant wins a ring with the Suns, he's the top dog, Finals MVP. Where would y'all have him right there? That's how much more would it help?
He'd be in my top 15. And now he's already around.
He probably could crack my top 10. I think because to answer that question, because I was watching that Gil, shout out Gil's Arena. We gonna do the business later. I seen a little message, but I was watching that episode live when they asked that question about if you just said go score, who get the most buckets?
I got
And Harden is a great one. Harden, that was obviously great.
That was good.
Harden, because we've seen him average 35, 36. I'm gonna say KD.
easy.
I'm gonna say KD.
Easy. Oh, that's
Because I think of him with that level of talent. So for him to go get that third ring to bring it back to the point, as a lead dog, that would do a lot for me. As for what I already think about him as a talent, to now go get that for real, that would show me a lot.
I'm not touching my
It'll
top
move.
10.
I think so.
So a lot of people like Kevin Durant straight, bro. He was submitted before he even came to them. Now
Kevin-
a ring helped the catapulted, so he was submitted.
Kevin-
But ring
Kevin
catapulted.
Durant-
How you gonna be submitted with no rings? Jizzle down, man. So you said he was submitted before he got to go to
It's a lot of these niggas y'all brought up talking about they ain't got no damn
Them
ring.
niggas was submitted after they fucking got retired and shit. Them niggas was still chasing rings.
No,
Them niggas was ring chasing still.
no, they know. Of
So
course,
Russ is not
but they
submitted.
was submitted.
Russ ain't submitted.
Bro,
Submitted in
Russ-
what though? As in you are what you are?
Yes.
Like a Hall of Famer? Like what's submitted? Because
Yeah,
he's waiting to move
as
up
a-
and down.
as a basketball player.
Bro,
Submitted.
no.
No, bro, because submitted to me means that Kevin KD didn't go up at all from going to Golden State. He was already submitted where he was.
Submitted means
No.
you cannot fall.
It catapulted him up because he got the rings, but him as a player, no. He went up because he got the
Submit,
rings.
I want to say, I guess we looking at the way submitted is used differently. Because submitted to me means like,
You can't go down. Nothing can happen to where you go down.
Like
For me.
Melo, submitted. You straight.
Yeah.
Not
You can
going
only
nowhere.
go up. That don't mean you top 5 all time. It just means
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
submitted Hall of Famer. We know what you do.
perennial all-star.
so submitted is just like Hall of Fame level. Like you a Hall of Famer already. But with a, all right, if that's how we looking at, all right.
You've been at 7, 8, 9, 10
Because
all-star
there's
games.
players that I think that could
you
move.
straight, fool.
There's players I think that could move up with like doing certain things, like rings. So what I think is submitted.
That's the only thing about it. You can't move down. You can always go up, but some players just can't go down.
Yeah, but some players can still go down. Some can only go up. Like Russell Westbrook, if he get a ring, that's great. If he don't, he's still top 5, top 10 point guard.
So regardless of what we seeing from James Harden, he's submitted.
Yes.
He can't go down.
He can go up. We saw what he
But
did
a
in
ring
Houston.
would catapult him. That's where it's kind of all right.
Hold on. How
That's when we
did
start
he-
nitpicking.
How did he get the ring? That's nitpicking. How did he get his ring?
He fucking turned up and was lead dog. He went back to Houston, James Harden, and with the Clippers, and they fucking won the
Would
ring.
you bet Dwayne Wade if you do that?
No,
Will you put him over Dwayne Wade in shooting guard category if he does that?
no. I saw
Fuck
D-Wade
no.
do 3.
So what?
D-Wade got
It
3.
don't matter. He's submitted. It don't. You got to do so much running. You say go. You got to do so much to get to a certain level. So the better you did this, Larry, we cool. We satisfied with that shit. If certain players already got
If
it.
James Harden does no more than what he's done, he's still an all-time great.
Yes.
That's how I look at submitted. Like, but some
I
niggas
mean,
can't.
yeah, I mean, all right, okay, all right. Speaking of Dwayne Wade, man, how y'all feel about that statue real quick before we move on?
I thought it was a fucking joke.
That shit like Antoine Walker, bro. That shit looks just like
who's signing off on these statues, bro?
But I seen this shit yesterday. He was behind the scenes looking at the creation and shit before they put it up. Like he was involved in it. All right, man.
It's harder than we think. Have y'all seen any accurate statues, like in life period, not just NBA? Have y'all seen any like really good statues?
Shaq's got an amazing statue.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see that in person. That look crazy. Where you hanging on this?
Man, Shaq got the best one. Jordan shit.
That's the best one I'm talking about. I never seen it in person though, but I know that's just one of them.
I like D Wade's, not the face, but I like
the braids being really good. The braids got good statues. The Hank Aaron one, what's the buddy name? I can't think of the white dude, but they got him arm caught back by the pitch that bitch, like, and they're big, like they seem bigger than a lot of the other statues. Like, cause that Dominique Wilkins statue is a foo-foo. That shit, I don't like that shit. That shit little as hell outside the State Farm Arena, bro. Phillips Arena.
Ain't put no money in that shit.
That shit, baby hell. That shit look like a little participation trophy. That shit cap. But nah, man. Anyway, man, bring it back to the National Football League, man. So real quick, because we need to get into the show. So real quick, we want to go ahead and touch on what teams this year has surprised you. We're going to go good and bad. You know what I'm saying? What teams have surprised you this year? I'll go first. The teams that surprised me the most, I mean, obviously, the team that surprised me the most in a good way has been Minnesota. Minnesota done hit a little speed bump in the road coming out they bye. But to start out, 5-0, 6-0, with some very big wins mixed in there, the way they're playing football, I didn't see that coming. I definitely thought Minnesota would finish last in that division. So for them to come out the way they came out the start of the season, I was highly surprised. Surprised in a bad way or like negative, I would have to go with the Jets, bro. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I didn't expect nothing crazy from the Jets, but I didn't expect total fucking anarchy with the Jets neither. You feel me? Like it's crazy to see that the way that the Jets have played out. And I'm so tired of hearing about them. Like they've been leading all the shows and this, but it is surprising, bro, to watch how this shit. To watch a team last year have the same record this year when you thought you was making the biggest upgrade in the world at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers looking like Zach Wilson out there. But the difference is the difference is this top 5 defense they not looking like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Salah probably sitting at home with his feet up after being paid to leave, laughing. I'd be cracking the fuck up every Sunday. Watching them lose to the Patriots, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, the Patriots is everybody get right team, bro. Miami ain't won shit since they beat the fucking Patriots, bro. Since 2 have been gone. Jacksonville losing all year. Play the Patriots, look great. For the Patriots not to be your get right game after Devontae Adams made the greatest speech I ever heard, and everybody's fired up. All right, and y'all could come out there and beat the Patriots. Jets are done. Jets are a fucking joke, and I can't even be mad at Woody. The only thing I'm mad at Woody Johnson about is the solid shit. But he put everything he could into trying to build. He made an investment. He invested in Aaron Rodgers, and he tried everything he could to make good on that investment. You feel me? Like, he brought in the OC he was comfortable with. He fucking went to pay Lazard, and then to go swing this Devontae Adams deal and all of this shit. But it don't look like it's going to play out, at least not this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers goddamn cut bait and run at the end of the season and retire and leave. Like, so that's how I see this whole thing playing out. But the Jets have surprised me. They are a shit show, and it is comical.
Yeah. You go, AJ?
Go ahead, man.
All right, bet. The team that surprised me in a good way was Bears. I think we had an episode like the night before the season started, we had a conversation about the Bears, and I was saying that I didn't think Fields and Williams would be that big of a difference. And would they have been a difference? I think the real difference has been DeAndre Swift and that defense, honestly, and the coaching. And maybe it's just like breath of fresh air with Caleb Williams, not as much controversy. So the Bears have definitely surprised me in a good way. In a bad way, it's been the Bengals. Y'all know I've been saying since when did we start? 3 years ago. We started this, that almost 3 years ago, that Joe Burrow is the second best quarterback. And it's like every year since then, I've had to put somebody in front of him and put somebody in front of him. And it's just, what are they? I think they're 3-5, 3-4, 3-5. The Bengals have no business. Who they just lost to somebody that they had no business losing to.
The Eagles.
They have no business losing to the Eagles. I'm sorry. They don't.
And they got their ass whooped at home. That was insane. Yeah. Eagles put belt their ass.
I feel like they drove down on the first possession and scored on the Eagles 7-0 very fast.
I think so.
It's just they got nothing shaking after that. But if you look at the Bengals roster, especially on offense, they got too much firepower to have that record. So that's the team I'm disappointed in. I did have Baltimore winning the division because I think they're a superior team on paper. But the Bengals are supposed to be one of probably the top wild card teams, and they're just not. So that's the team that I'm surprised in a bad way.
No, for sure. Man, you just reminded me of something when you said somebody at the show. You remember the show we did right when the Ravens got Derrick Henry? Mm-hmm. I was like, hell yeah, I was really excited. And AJ was like, no, that's some bullshit.
He already admitted it was wrong.
No, that's not important. It's the second one too, because you just made me remember. You remember when we did Saquon Barkley going to Philly, and AJ was like, man, that's some bullshit. I like Swift too, because Swift has been playing very well for Chicago. He's been their biggest part.
I didn't think that would
It's a difference. Saquon Barkley, the Philly ain't hitting no shit this year without Saquon. You know what I'm saying? Those moves were goddamn great moves, man.
They're not great with him, though. That's my only thing.
You said they not great move?
I said no, great move. I said they're not great with him. Like the Eagles are still like, it's a great move though.
Yeah, no, for sure. But imagine taking Saquon off this Philly team this year.
Yeah, I feel you.
They probably down there with the Cowboys fighting for positioning. You know what I'm saying? That's been the difference. Go ahead, Jizzle. What surprised you this year, man? Good and bad.
Miami. I thought Miami was going to give me a lot more than averaging 13 points a game offensively. Let me see if I say that right.
13 points, crazy.
They're 13.9.
That's crazy.
Now, granted,
that's 14 in. Get them folks, they 14, bro. That's 2 tubs. 13.9.
No, that's a touchdown and 2 field goals. Let's round down.
That ain't no. You gotta get paid. You gotta be 14.4, 14.3. They say, all right. Now, and I got too much belief in Mike McDaniels for him to have an offense such that caliber. Granted, two of they start quarterback went hurt, but the dude Huntley, the back Lamar, that helped catapult that team to the playoffs and almost beat Joe Burrow. It came to like him bumping the ball on the goal line. Like you had enough to at least be competitive. I don't look at Miami as really competitive for real. They just lost to Arizona by a point from the last field goal shit. I just thought their defense gonna look better. I thought it had a lot of key pieces that got hurt last year. That's gonna be fully healthy and come back this year and play the ball out. But Miami has definitely disappointed me. They disappointed me so bad. I forgot who impressed me. Like it's been that bad. I forgot Detroit fucking Lions. That impressed me. Now, granted, I knew Detroit was gonna be a solid team. I thought Detroit would be at where maybe the Bucks, the Falcons, something like a good team that's gonna make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Keep some momentum, but they're looking dominant. They're looking like Super Bowl or bust. Like you said, they just put up 50-some points. Jared Goff, the MVP quarterback, everybody doing the MVP race, 12 of 15, 85 yards, 3 tubs. He literally throwing dick in the ball down the field and he got 3 tubs. They put up 50-some points. That team, man, Dan Cameron got these boys flying around. They playing, bro. They're a team that you do not want to see, but they're still clicking late in that playoffs. If you gotta win a game to get the playoffs, you gotta see them. Good luck. You better go ahead and call them, boy. You better call them and goddamn make a bet. Hey man, stop playing, dog. What y'all want for this win? You better go ahead and put a bet in for the win, cause your ass out. So that's my 2 teams right now. I just got a couple more teams I can throw in the mix, good or bad, but they're the ones that stick out to me the most for sure.
And to your point about the Lions, we can't forget that the Lions almost made that shit last year.
Exactly.
Like, the Lions almost made that shit last year.
They was there, bro. They was there, bro. They was there, bro.
But my thing was why I ain't put too much stock in it was how many teams that we thought was there, and then they go back to where
for sure.
My mind, that's why they shot me. I don't think they finna go back. At best, they are pretty decent, but they finna go back to where they were last year. Like hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Now Minnesota was a good one though. I didn't see Minnesota coming at all.
Especially when McCarthy got hurt.
The backup quarterback, wasn't he?
McCarthy,
Hold on, guys. We got breaking news from the NFL. Anthony Richardson has been benched. The Colts are going with Joe Flacco. Anthony Richardson has been benched. I figured once he made them statements they talking about he came out of the game because he was tired. That wasn't a good look. Plus, the offense just look better with Joe Flacco. I ain't gonna lie, it do look better. But the thing with Anthony Richardson, you invested a high draft pick in him. You want to see him play. He's got such raw talent. Buddy might only complete 7 passes, but 3 of them holes is gonna be for 50+ yards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the talent is there, but the production, I guess, to them hasn't been there. They haven't been seeing what they want to see. So they are benching Anthony Richardson and starting Joe Flacco.
Good. And Flacco balled the 2 games he played in. So
that's what I'm saying. The offense looked better with Flacco. And if I'm a receiver on that team, it's kind of hard for me to keep running all these routes knowing the ball ain't getting to me. It ain't even getting to him. We out here getting good cardio.
That was
do y'all think
that was
go ahead.
I was about to say I wrote up like a draft article for Kevin the year that Richardson came out, and that's one of the things I said. If you're talking about ceiling, highest ceiling over Bryce Young, over CJ Stroud, over all of them. When you're talking about as an actual talent, he's just not consistently accurate. He's just not.
Yeah.
He's big, he can run, he's fast, but he's just not consistently accurate. And Joe Flacco at this late ass stage in his career is the better option. That's not to say that Richardson won't grow though. But right now,
Flacco finna do it again. He finna come in and save another team and take them to the playoffs. Colts get in as a wild card now. I ain't gonna hold you. I think they fuck around and get in.
Let's put some real shit behind these words, man. They 4-4 right now. It's rest of their schedule. They got Vikings coming up Sunday. Sunday night. That's gonna be a good game. They got the Bills.
Ooh.
They got the Jets. They got the Lions. I see why you got benched.
Oh no, never mind. I think they better. That's 3 losses right there. They're gonna lose to Minnesota. They're gonna lose to Detroit. They're gonna lose to Buffalo. Where's Buffalo game at? Is it in Indy?
Yeah.
They're gonna beat Buffalo.
You know, all right. After that, they got the Patriots, Broncos, Titans, Giants, Jags.
Very winnable, especially the state of the AFC, because I think it's 3 wild card teams. The only wild card team I know is getting in is Pittsburgh, because Baltimore probably gonna hold on and win that division. Or Baltimore and Pittsburgh fuck around. Baltimore could lose another couple dumb games, but one of them is getting the wild card out of the AFC North. That's the only wild card that's solidified right now. There's 2 more wild cards that's wide the fuck open in the AFC.
I think y'all not giving Flacco enough credit. I think they go 2-1 out of those three: Vikings, Bills, Jets. I don't think they lose all three of those. I don't think so.
No, they beat the Jets, and I think they beat the Bills. I think Vikings coming off that loss Thursday night. Vikings. If Vikings lose 3 in a row, then I'm probably off on the Vikings. I think Vikings bounce back and put it on the Colts Sunday night. I think that's in Minnesota too. That's gonna be.
If Jonathan Taylor is coming back and he's healthy, I don't see why they can't potentially go 3-0. That offense is much better. Hell, they dropped what is it? 20. They dropped 27 on the Steelers. Who else has done that this season? I don't know. They might go 3-0. Y'all know I fuck with the Bills. They could.
I ain't mad at it.
I could also see them going 2-1, 1-2, or 0-3. I think anything is possible with them.
They're my thing, right? I'm looking at it from not more so like they formed 4, so I can understand what the coach really need to say their season. But what do you do for this young man's future? You get what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot of guys that has talent his caliber that just get thrown to the wayside because they're not put in the best situations. Now, how would y'all feel if he was side by side with old boy from that came from Arizona that's with the Commanders and with Jay Daniels right now? How would y'all feel about his ceiling if he was connected with Kingsbury or some shit like that?
Damn, we got more breaking news, fellas. I'm sorry. Damn. Stephon Diggs gone for the year, torn ACL. Damn, Houston.
Texas got to bag it up.
Damn, Houston.
CJ made of. Because that's just it's
right. I want to be done with you guys. Man, everything gone now. Nico gone. Joe
Mixon been balling. Joe Mixon been
balling.
And he still got Tank Dell. But him and Tank been off this year though a little bit.
They gotta get it. They gonna have to get this shit back.
Outside of one game, they've been a little off.
They play Thursday, so they don't got much time to get that shit together.
They play on Thursday, and that was they played this Jets. Don't they play the Jets? That's gonna be good. Ooh, that's a good Halloween game. That's gonna be good. I'm be here. High as hell. All right. I fuck with it. All right, my bad, man. That's just crazy, man. Shout out to Diggs, man. I hope you heal up, bro. I'm still putting roots on your ass, boy.
Hey, Diggs, I know you hurt. You got all time, a lot of free time. Leave Cardi B alone. She is a married woman. Leave her ass alone.
Diggs don't give a fuck.
She throw it at you again? I ain't mad at you.
Diggs don't give a fuck. Diggs a menace.
Do what you gotta do. But for real, like, what y'all think about that though? Like, Anthony Richardson, his future though. Like, how do you, as an owner, a GM, like, all right, we saving our future. We go with a more seasoned, proven back, a vet over the young guy. But how y'all feel about that?
I think it depends on.
75 yards.
I think it depends on what you do draft wise, what's available to you. Am I breaking up? It depends on what you do draft wise and what's available to you. I think they'll probably give him another opportunity, but he could easily be Trey Lance and just be traded, be back somewhere. But I don't think this quarterback class coming in ain't as strong. It's a lot of jobs he'll get his opportunity. He'll get his opportunity somewhere.
Yeah, agree. I'm
probably still there, but I think right now they trying to say they season. I don't think the Colts will cut bait with him yet.
Agreed. I'm glad you included the quarterback class because they're not. I don't see. It was a lot of hype this time last year, but I'm like, nah, I don't see it from any of these guys except Cam Ward. But yeah, I mean, but you can't say I don't see a lot from these niggas except Cam Ward. I think Shedeur can really wait for that. I'm ready again. No. You've never heard me say anything about Carson Beck ever. You've never heard that ever. You ain't never
He's
heard
your
me
man.
say
I thought they go out saying he's your man.
no. You, anyways, AJ. I was talking about Cam Ward 2 years ago. You ain't never heard me say a word about Carson Beck. I think the issue with Carson Beck, I'm not gonna go too deep, is Kirby Smart wants him to be the star. Well, realistically, ETN and the running backs at Georgia, running backs are stars, not quarterbacks. But
yeah, that's why we miss out on Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence's and shit like that because we want to. They gave up Justin Fields for Jake Fromm. Don't get me started. We won though.
Mark Rick would have never done that. But that's neither here nor there. I think AR gets another chance, but you can't come out of an NFL game because you're tired.
That was terrible.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
AJ, you should have said, nah, my shoulder or man, my hamstring felt tight. But when you say I'm tired, it makes me feel like you're not in the shape that you need to be in. I don't think I would.
But he came up, but I can understand. He
especially it's your second year, nigga.
So say that. Blame it on the injury.
He got the injury.
Say that again, Jeremiah. Especially when it's your second year. You're not Tom Brady ain't come out. No, Tom Brady.
Nobody want to hear you tired.
But you can't say that you're tired.
Yeah, it was
especially
terrible.
when we got this vet who already won a Super Bowl and just led a team to the playoffs just last year. A team who had no business in the playoffs, led them.
And had our team looking better while you was hurt.
You just can't say it. I ain't saying you can't be tired, but you for damn sure can't say it. But he'll get another shot there.
Okay. All right, since y'all brought that up, do y'all think that's in what we talked about before about the mindset of these new young niggas?
Say what?
I got no comment.
What was the question?
Do you think that's just the times we live in dealing with these new young niggas? I've never heard nobody say that I came out of the game because I was tired.
Never.
And I'm pretty sure everybody that at some point in their career came out of the damn game because they were tired. Hell, we see running backs do it every damn time. They receivers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see that. I think that's just a person thing. Well, I ain't gonna link that to the whole generation because I don't see certain young niggas. I don't see a Jahmyr Gibbs or a Bijan saying no shit like that. All in the same draft class. I don't see CJ saying no shit like that and no shit. I think he just said some dumb shit.
He just said some dumb shit that even if it was true, football takes a lot of energy. You know that. But to say it is crazy. Even if it is true, I'd have been like, my hands hurt or no comment.
Facts. Not facts. All right, man. So we need to go ahead and get into it. Like we said earlier, halfway through the season, it's about that time. Mid-season awards. You know what I'm saying? So mid-season awards, we're gonna go with who we think will be the coach of the year, offensive player of the year, MVP, and DPOY. We're gonna leave the rookies off for right now. We're gonna get them some time because right now they still bubbling. We're gonna let the rooks cook. You feel me? So we're gonna see what's going on. So we got DPOY, MVP, offensive player of the year, coach of the year. Who would like to take the floor first?
Are we do you want to answer all of them at once or one and then go around? Which one we doing?
Let's do one to go around. So I started off. Let's go with coach of the year.
I got Dan Campbell. For most of the, I'm a quick explanation. For most of the reasons that AJ said earlier, I was hoping nobody said it, but I think most people thought that because it's hard to go to a Super Bowl twice. Hell, it's hard to go to a conference championship twice. It's hard to be good 2 years in a row. And not only does Detroit look good, they look better. We also got to factor in that secondary is not good. Shout out to Brian Branch, though. He's balling. And maybe their best player in Aiden Hutchinson is hurt. And they're still balling. So I got Dan Campbell so far from my coach.
Getting guys ready. I agree.
I got Kevin O'Connell, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota's head coach. I got Kevin O'Connell. To lose who you presume to be your starting QB right before the season starts, to bring in Sam Darnold. I'm gonna go Kevin O'Connell. Getting out to that undefeated start, having his team play inspired football, I'm gonna go with Kevin O'Connell. I liked
And
him.
what
I
looks
knew when he came from the Rams. I liked him as an offensive mind. I like a lot of things I'm seeing being done up in Minnesota. So Kevin O'Connell.
and real quick, and what looks like the best division so far. He's doing it in
For
what
sure.
looks like the best
It's
division.
easily been the best division.
They all got a winning
Top to
record.
bottom, easily.
Yeah.
For sure.
How you pronounce old boy name? Matt
Eberflus
Eberflus.
What team is it?
Bears.
for Chicago. You like Eberflus?
There are a bonehead player with me at 5-2. The Chicago fucking Bears. Yeah. He got that team prepared, ready to go. Everybody had a lot of hype around Caleb Williams. They did a lot of drafting, a lot of trades. And then they set the roster up. And he's proven and say, hey, I can cook a little bit with some ingredients. Granted, last night there's been the proof of it. Because like I said, that bonehead play, like, I granted that out route that set up the Hail Mary to McClellan was huge. You don't let them get that many that up the field to make it a positive Hail Mary and with all that time and stop the clock again.
Terry, man.
And then what's the old boy name? That was playing with the damn fans and shit. The DB number 29.
Oh no, I remember his name.
Yeah. I already can ball, but
yeah, he can play.
They say he did that shit on back-to-back plays. Like, I'm like, dude, how the fuck you don't see this nigga acting goofy and back-to-back plays?
Highest coach didn't see that, AJ.
Exactly. They go to coaching. That's what I'm saying. Outside of that game last night, everything else, he was that away from being 5-2. The Bears.
Yeah.
In that division. The division we talking about, that tough division we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Shout out to him. So far, so good. I ain't mad at it.
For sure. I ain't mad at that. All right, Eberflus. All right. Let's go. Let's go offensive player of the year, AJ.
Oh, Derrick Henry. It's not close. He's the best running back in the business. He's probably outside of his own quarterback. He's the best offensive player playing football right now. He's somebody you don't want to take all 4 quarters, and he gets stronger as the game go on. And he's fast, he's strong. He's Derrick Henry. He's the King Derrick Henry. Shout out to another King Derrick Henry.
What you say, Walt?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. Okay.
That's it. I don't have no explanation. We know. We don't have to talk about it. We know.
Okay. I'm going Justin Jefferson. I'm going Jettis. The shit he's done on this Minnesota offense, and they just got Jordan Addison back. They've been a little down. He's been leading the league in yards and receptions. I think he's second now to Jamar Chase, but Jamar Chase played an extra game. So Jamar Chase got 674 yards, and Jet got 646, but he got an extra game. So I feel like he's been a safety blanket for Sam Darnold all year. He's calmed them down. He makes this offense scary, along with Aaron Jones, very scary duo, with running back receiver duo. So I'm gonna go with Jettis, man. I'm going with Jettis. Let's take it to the defensive side, DPOY. I'll go first. Defensive player of the year, Dexter Lawrence. He's the reason why you got to really come and play when you play Chicago. When you play the Giants, we know that the offense is gonna mutter around, but that defense you're gonna have to deal with. They're gonna make it harder for your offense for sure. And a lot of that got to do with him. He's being double teamed at Aaron Donald type numbers. Like the percentage of which you got to double team this man is through the roof, and he's still leading the league in sacks. I'm gonna go with Dexter Lawrence. Just a beastie player, man. And me, man, I always prefer, like, I'll take a dominant interior rush over a dominant outside rusher in that. That's just always been my preference. Give me Warren Sapp, give me Aaron Donald, give me Dexter Lawrence, give me these before Simeon Rice or I mean, like I always prefer interior rush. Give me Chris Jones. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you can impact the game way better. Give me a Grady Jarrett in the Super Bowl. Like, give me shit like that. So that's it. Because now I can affect
What
your
Super Bowl?
running game
Super
and
Bowl?
your passing game.
You said in Super Bowl. What Super Bowl?
Go ahead with your player, AJ.
Nah, he said in the Super Bowl. I want to make sure I
Bro,
understand.
go ahead with the defensive player of the year, bro.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go with my boy Xavier McKinney out of Green Bay. League sacks. I mean picks. Young dude flying around. He on the chair right now. I gotta pick DB because I take a good solid DB over a defensive lineman in there of the week. That's just me. So I gotta go with Xavier McKinney. Hope he keep that shit going on. He get 12 picks. Let's see if he can do that.
Yeah, that's a good one. He was my number one safety when he came out. Just want to toot my own horn real quick. But I got TJ Watt. I wanted to go Jesse Bates so bad, but there's no logic that takes Jesse Bates over TJ Watt. I want to say he got 6.5 sacks, like 4 forced fumbles, and that still won't even tell the true story. Like I was telling y'all earlier on the broadcast, they said that TJ Watt says he only gets blocked by one person 3 or 4 times a game. Outside of that, it's a double team, it's a chip, and he is the master of making the most out of the one-on-ones. It should really be 0 times. Y'all saw the way that game ended last night for the most part, right? Strip sack. I got TJ Watt. I'm not mad at either one of y'all choices, but TJ Watt is like every year it could be him at this point. Like he's in the conversation.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, he got one. The fact that he only got one is disrespectful. But I mean, I know a lot of his seasons he get riddled with injury, but he still put up crazy numbers while injured. Still, like he can miss 5-6 games and still be top 3 in the league in sacks some years. It's crazy.
He had 6.5 through like how many games they done played? They 5-2, 6-2, 7-8 games. So he's still on track to get 12, 13 sacks. Like, and that's a regular season for him. And then close to 10 forced fumbles. So.
For sure. Yeah. PJ's a dog, man. Definitely a dog. So let's get into it, man. The big one, man. MVP. You guys might go ahead and let us know who your MVP is.
Nothing has changed over the last 7 days for me. I think we were here almost 7 days ago talking about this, and I said Derrick Henry. I still got Derrick Henry. I think he's been the most valuable player in Baltimore. He's been the most valuable player in the NFL altogether. He's been the best running back. He's been the best offensive player. He's debatably been the best player in the NFL for me. Because it's not like he's averaging 7 yards every single carry. It's like sometimes on 3rd and 1, he'll get you 3. Sometimes on 2nd and 9, he'll get you 11. But it's when that third quarter comes and it's really time to tackle, and he breaks that 40-yarder. And he reminds us how fast he is. Like, we like the big tough runs with the stiff arms, but he's outran how many secondaries this year? Whatever my definition. You're not. It's crazy.
You're not catching, bro.
Real quick. This is why when people talk about running backs 40 times, I'm like, it matters, but watch their breakaway runs. If they score, I don't care about their 40. I don't care. If you don't get ran down, it was the same thing when Nick Chubb came out. I don't care. He fucking scores.
For sure.
Derrick Henry, you're not catching Derrick Henry from the back. And even if you get side to side, there's a chance he's going to stiff arm you to hell. So I got Derrick Henry. Whoever y'all finna say with, I'm sure I'm cool with it, but I don't think I'm moving off Derrick Henry the entire season. I don't see it.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm gonna go with his quarterback, Lamar Action Jackson. 17 tubs, second in tubs, only threw 2 picks, 2,000 yards, he's 5th in yards, and he's a gamer. Granted, I'm saying this reluctantly because of the game I just witnessed with him and the Bears, not the Bears, but fucking the Browns. It's pissed. Certain games he shouldn't lose, and that was definitely games you shouldn't supposed to lose. But all in all, I think he's the best player in the NFL, hands down. I think Derrick Henry's a photo finish at second, but just what he can do, his ability, what he could do, and how he sees the game. He's seeing the game and starting to slow down to him a little bit. I think he's the best in the business right now. So I think he should be have another unanimous MVP added to his resume for sure. I think he's third or second.
For sure. I said Jared Goff will probably be mine. It changed, and I really wanted. I was digging deep, trying to think. I wanted to troll a little bit, but it's the all Ravens MVP room right now. The only difference is Lamar can't be the MVP when he's not the MVP on his own team. Derrick Henry is the league MVP. Um, shouldn't be. He's sitting here at 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns already halfway through the year, and this after not really getting no work in the loss that they just had. Uh, it's the shit he erases for Baltimore, or at least attempts to, because they still do it. Baltimore can't wait to give a game away. They can't wait. Derrick Henry is like, nah, fuck that. Soon as they think we finna go 3 and out, and it's 3rd and 7 or it's 2nd and long, and they think they can get us off the field. Not only is they not gonna get us out off the field, I'm gonna get us down the field. And he's done it game after game after game, saving their ass, in my opinion. It's like he's saving them from themselves. It's like Baltimore can't wait the fuck up. They want to get a game away so bad. They get a lead, they get a little comfortable, or they can be neck and neck and get up and just for some reason they can't wait to give a game away. Derrick Henry has erased that for them this year. He's been a racer, he's been the big joker. Derrick Henry is the MVP, man. MVP. Averaging 6.5 yards a carry. Like what's we talking about? Come on. Averaging, come on, like I'm gonna go with the old King Henry, man. And side note, I get the comparison to Rex Ryan. If you watching Rex Ryan, I understand the comparison. Cause I got this shit on Pluto TV. It be showing me like classic NBA shit, classic NFL shit and shit. And they was showing Jim Brown, and like it was a game of Jim Brown. They started just showing all the highlights. And Rex Ryan was the first person I heard say Derrick Henry is the new Jim Brown. And I fucking get it. That big, that strong, but that fast. Nobody was catching Jim neither. Like I can see it and I get the comparison. Derrick Henry's MVP.
Real nigga. Almost unanimous.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's MVP. Anything else, I would have been reaching. Jared Goff is still a solid option, but I don't even know if he's MVP in his team. You know what I'm saying?
We got to see that game back against the wall, and it's like Jared Goff, because Lamar had one against the Bengals. Henry went off, but that Bengals game was a Lamar game.
For sure.
As a quarterback, you got to have 4, 5, 6 games. If you're going to be MVP, where it's like back against the wall, and they win because of you.
Was that the game he had 5 touchdowns in?
Mm-hmm.
That was like consistent.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew you do that already, but yeah.
I really did. I thought it was the game for sure.
That's it, man. I got Henry, man. It's interesting though, man. So, just a quick little throw-out question: what excites y'all thinking about the remainder of the season? Like, what are you most excited to see how this shit plays out for the remainder of the year? Before we get up out of here.
Hold on, no, real quick. That was against the Bucks. It wasn't against Cincinnati.
How many he had against Cincinnati?
Let you know.
I know the Bucks was just last Monday.
Oh, he had 4 against Cincinnati.
Oh, you knew that. All right, bro. What was the question, Jeremiah? He's still making his case. I ain't mad at Lamar. I didn't have no.
No, I'm just saying. I was just making.
All right, Jeremiah. What was the question?
No, for sure. Well, what are you looking forward to the most for the remainder of this season? Like what are you excited to see? Like. Not playoffs though, like just remainder of the regular season. What are you excited to see as far as this season playing itself out?
I'll go first on this one. So I have a narrative that I've been spewing to people for the last 2 years, and I keep telling them that I don't think a rebuild takes as long as people think that it takes. I don't think so. I'm like, if you get the right head coach and the right GM in the building, you get a good quarterback. I'm not saying it's not hard. Get the right quarterback and you get some pieces, I don't think it takes that long. Like if we look at the Texans, for example, right? So I am looking at the Bears, the Commanders, or looking forward to watching how the Bears, the Commanders, and the Chargers finish off the season. Because I feel like all three teams were pretty bad last year, right? And with two of them, you put head coach, quarterback in, and with the other one, you did a head coach. So I'm interested and looking forward to seeing how those three teams, change. And if they can make it to the playoffs. I think all three are in the playoffs right now. I think so. I know the Chargers are not. Maybe the Bears are not. I know the Chargers and Washington are. So I'm just looking forward to see how those three teams finish the season to see if my narrative is true. That's it.
Okay.
And obviously looking forward to seeing if the Falcons are just fucking with me or if they're a solid team for real. Because I still can't say good.
I was gonna go Falcons. I was gonna say I'm most excited to see how the Falcons finish out this season, but with Tampa being injured, the Saints being injured and trash, and the Panthers just being trash, I think that we got and us being undefeated in the division so far, sweeping sweeping. I think that regardless of what the Falcons do, they'll piss me off some Sundays like they did against Seattle. They'll do some Falcon shit, but ultimately they'll win this division. It's come by hook or crook. So they're gonna get the home playoff game. So I'll address them then. I'll address them once it's time for that home playoff game. I want to see if the Chiefs go undefeated. I want to see if they pull it off. I'm most excited to see when the Chiefs gonna take an L. Because I thought they might have took one by now. So I want to see when the Chiefs gonna take an L. Maybe that game at Buffalo, as I look down their schedule, might be their toughest game. But with a defense that know it's situational football with them, man. They just waiting you out. So it's a combo. I want to see if they go undefeated, and I want to see the D-Hop Mahomes connection grow. I think that's gonna be fun. So I want to see if the Chiefs can go undefeated and what the D-Hop Mahomes connection look like.
All right, real quick before we let you pass with that shit. Let's see how the games they got left. Let's see who got the best chance of actually dethroning them for the undefeated season. Bucks Monday night. You got the Broncos. You got the Bills. You got the Panthers. You got the Raiders, Chargers, Browns, Texans, Steelers, and Broncos again.
Broncos and Bills.
Broncos, one of them Broncos games or the Bills. Yes. The only three that I could say, maybe one of the Broncos games, the Bills, because it's at Bills. I looked that up. Or Pittsburgh on some humbug shit late in the year.
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh ain't gonna beat the Chiefs at the Chiefs game. I don't see it.
They play in Pittsburgh.
I was saying
Broncos Bills back to back.
That's the only day.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they get through that Broncos Bills back to back little thing, they could really be looking like, what they 8-0, 7-0, 7-0. So what you got their whole schedule? So what's coming up next? So what's this week? Bucks on Monday night. They're gonna beat the Bucks. That's gonna be interesting though.
That's gonna be tough though.
That defense they feel let Baker go crazy. Baker don't have his guns. That's why I ain't as excited. Like Baker don't have his guns. If it was Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out there, I feel a little different. I'd be like, oh, that's gonna be a good game because they gonna put up points and Mahomes got to put up points. And that game in KC. Oh yeah.
And they can't stop the pass either. That shit over.
Exactly. I think that's a turn-up game for Mahomes. Actually, he might get right on that defense Monday night at home in KC. That might be a turn-up game this week. He's eventually gonna have one of these crazy games. Kelsey came alive last week. I be feeling like that type of shit made niggas feel like shit scripted. All the tight ends got off on National Tight End Day. Like, that crazy.
They probably set it up though, like
they probably game plan for that.
Yeah, you know how they do it. I think y'all sleep on the Chargers. I think the Chargers can beat them.
That first game with the Chargers wasn't even really competitive, man. I don't think the Chargers. I just the matchup this year They don't match up well with the Chiefs. I don't think that match up. They matched up better with them in the past than they do right now.
They got the best chance to do it, in my opinion.
I think it's the Broncos because you can't game plan for Bo Nix.
Yeah,
or how well that defense will play. You know what I'm saying? Because that defense can play above their skis when they could be flying around going crazy one game. So, no, I would say it's one of those two games, too. Then they finish with the Broncos. So they could be 16-0 and have to see the Broncos last week of the year. And they
Broncos go all out. Bo Nix put up 7 touchdowns on their ass.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I think so. So let's say you Andy Reid, they got the number 1 seed sold up, obviously. 16-0. 16-0. We all playing, right?
We're going for it. We're going for this shit.
If we undefeated,
we're going for it.
We 16-0. They really probably good, but I don't think. Only reason I think they might not do it, they'll probably have the number 1 seed sold up about week 15, week 14.
If you're undefeated, you got it sold up by like week 12.
You know what I'm saying? Like 12-0, they really could probably already.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You win like 2 more games, you good. Yeah. But if we
undefeated, they can throw it because they already got the head-to-head win over Baltimore. Okay, damn, it's coming in today. We got another. Speaking of Baltimore, the the Panthers are apparently having a fire sale. Didn't I tell you they should go down there and get Jadeveon Clowney?
They did it.
They went down there and got Deontay Johnson. They got the wide receiver. They got Deontay Johnson.
The Ravens did?
On the Panthers, Ravens just got Deontay Johnson. Told you they need to make a power move. I told they need to make a move.
For what though?
Let me see what the conditions are. I have to do the most to see what the conditions is right now.
That's a great move. I never felt like the Steelers should have gave him up. So that's a great move for Baltimore.
Great move for Baltimore.
He better than Flowers.
Hurt. I think Zay Flowers back though, but I think he got hurt.
He played last week. It don't matter. Deontay Johnson is better than every receiver they have. So
nah, don't tell that to AJ.
I don't hate
Zay
AJ.
Flowers the number 1.
Flowers are number 2 now. He better know that day 1.
How you feel about AJ? Now you told me he wouldn't be a number 2 for you or for Devontae Smith. So he said he'll a
number 2 for both of them.
AJ said that Zay Flowers wouldn't be a number 2 for IU or Devontae Smith. So now they got Deontay Johnson.
Would not be.
What are you thinking? What are you talking about? Where are you coming up with this?
Last year, Zay Flowers better than IU, in my opinion.
He didn't even have better numbers than IU. Like, he didn't even have better numbers than IU.
Fuck all that shit. I'm not excited for that damn trade. Fuck that goddamn trade. The receivers was not an issue. That secondary is. I think they should have got somebody for defense or something like help their defense out. Like,
they say the deadline? It must be
the deadline is like the deadline is election day. What's that? November 8th?
Next Tuesday. Okay.
Next Tuesday.
Put up 300 yards when that's a game passing. And we
a lot of that is niggas playing comeback. Dak put up like 400 against them, but he got like 250 in the second half because they played prevent. So I hear you. I'm just giving you.
You see that damn defense?
No, I'm just telling you why.
Don't stop caping. Stop caping for him. Then you understand what I'm saying? Stop caping for him. You know good damn well the defense is trash. The secondary is suspect as fuck. That's why they be losing these bullshit ass games. They giving up more pass yards they did as they throwing. How you do that?
Teams playing comeback. I'm not saying it's excusable. I'm not saying
you are saying that you bringing it up.
I'm telling you the reason. Like a lot of times they will shut down the team in the first half and then get real lenient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not a good trait to have. Dominant defenses don't do that. Hell, good defenses don't even really do that. So
Jameis Winston.
That's why you never out of a game with Baltimore. Never out of.
I'm with you. No. Now that because it was.
That's why Derrick Henry.
Jameis fucking Winston came off the goddamn couch, but not the couch, but came off the bench and threw 334 yards, 3 fucking tubs. A backup quarterback. Stop.
I don't think they're good though.
Who?
The defense. Like it's not like I'm telling
you. That's the whole point. Yes, that's why I don't feel the receivers an issue. I don't think the team was.
I think it's hand in hand too, because they don't get a good pass rush. I think the secondary is more adequate than they looking, but they get no pass rush neither. Like that's why I thought they should try to get Clowney.
I would anything that helped the fucking secondary would help. So if a pass rush to knock the seconds down to get the ball off, absolutely.
So you don't care about the trade.
I was getting happy. I thought he was going to say Clowney. I was about to say, damn, all right, cool. I like this. He's a fucking receiver. Offense to me, y'all tell me I'm tripping. Offense ain't an issue to me. It's
they average 30. They average 33 points a game. No, it's not an issue. You can but it's not.
He's an upgrade. He's definitely better than anything they got in the room. With all due respect to Brandon Flowers, you know what I'm saying. With all due respect to young Brandon Flowers, for sure.
Who the receiver name is again?
Deontay Johnson. He was the number one. He had Pickens at 2.
Yeah. Then he got traded to the Panthers, but the Panthers are clearly trying to get the number 1 pick. I don't even think they have a pick.
I don't even think they own that shit. Yeah, like
the Bears.
But
was that the Bears? Wasn't it the Bears? Ain't that the Bears they traded with?
Yeah, that was the Caleb Williams. I don't think they got him again.
Was he
I
hurt?
think they might have their pick this year. I gotta look into that. Because if they ain't got their pick this year again, that's all fucked up.
It should have been multiple years.
Yes, sir. That's crazy, man. Before we get out of here again, in spirit of all these crazy moves and trades coming in, what would be your dream trade right now? Just before we get up out of here, like what's a team making a trade for one player that would just be that would get you the most excited to see?
I got
within reason, I guess, but not all.
Because I was finna go crazy. I was about to say Myles Garrett to the Falcons. Like
that's within reason, though. They might be. Well, if they would have lost this week, I think I thought they might have been ready to pack it up. This was a big week for them. Yeah. Yeah. This kept their playoff hopes alive. You feel
but like
me?
you said, within reason, I'll take it one tier below. I'll go Max Crosby to the Falcons. Like that would, because Judon is clearly not giving what I need him to give. So.
And I don't think he went tier below. I think Max Crosby.
Exactly. That's what I'm crazy.
Probably, I would prefer Max Crosby over Myles Garrett. Actually, I ain't even gonna hold you. Max Crosby play like his hair on fire every fucking play, bro. I'll probably prefer Max Crosby. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all think they're on the same tier? I don't think. I think T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett on their own tier. I don't even put Bosa on their tier. So, but I understand what y'all saying. Like I'm not here to argue that.
Yeah. Oh, you got Myles Garrett with the T.J. Watt tier?
I got those two. Mm-hmm.
I don't have him in the T.J. Watt tier. It's like T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, Bosa, Crosby. Under that, it's the Micahs and the I got Micah like a 3.
Micah. Never mind. Yeah,
I got him like I'm like a 3. I'm not like a tier 3. I'm saying it's like T.J. Watt, and then you got like a second tier.
I know what you mean.
Y'all got Micah all the way down in a tier 6. Y'all
he said 6. I didn't say 6. I didn't say 6. This nigga said 6. I didn't say 6.
That's crazy.
But I feel him.
Shout out to Micah, man. We need to do some work, Micah. Shout out to Micah. Good job on your podcast, man. That's funny.
That's the problem. The brand is the field. You talking about shout out to damn podcast.
He hurt.
You don't hear that shit.
He hurt, man. Y'all got anything else for the people, man, before we get up out of here?
Nah.
Nope. Real good.
Nah, for sure. AJ, ball forever bar?
Ball forever bar. Compete. Fucking compete. And I'm talking to myself right now. When the time you get out that goddamn bed, you have to fight and compete to get out the bed. You have to compete throughout the day. Compete to do your to-do list, AJ. Fucking compete. Consistently, though.
Mm-hmm.
Consistently. Compete every day, consistently. I
Nah,
don't see how you can lose with that.
nah, for sure. Consistency is key. Keys open doors. So that's it.
Be out there, big.
Bob Velva, man. Sign out. Y'all be good.